What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tales from the Trash Can. I am SidsLight, your host. You can also catch me on YouTube or sometimes showing up on podcasts such as Wrestle AM. But today we're going to talk about Spree. So I have had Spree on my list of movies to watch for a bit, but I hadn't prioritized it at all. I was looking for something to watch while I wound down, and this movie caught me off guard. It's better than it has any right to be, and acts as a great commentary on social media and the links people will go to in order to be famous. What is, on the surface, just a ridiculous and campy horror movie at its core, does a great job of taking jabs at the social media era and some of the negatives that come with the influence culture. It also takes a shot at the audiences and what people will give their attention to and signal boost into popularity. The plot itself centers around Joe Keery's character, Kurt of Kurt's World, as he sets out on his huge streaming adventure as a spree driver, which is basically like the universe's version of Uber or Lyft style services. He calls it The Lesson and sets out to end the day famous, no matter what it takes. He gives you a bit of an introduction to his life and rundown of his plan. Then he's on the road picking up passengers through the app and drugging them. And at that point, the movie starts to go off the rails very, very quickly as Kurt becomes more unhinged during the course of the movie and just starts going further and further and further to get famous and ruining more and more lives. His quest for fame takes him through a few really wild situations, and the ending, I would say, is definitely unexpected, but I liked it. As far as the stars go, I'm really only familiar with Joe Keery from Stranger Things, where he plays Steve Harrington, and this character feels nothing like Steve Harrington, so great job of bringing the character to life by him and taking you down his descent into complete madness. Also, David Arquette plays a great over-the-hill dad in it. I wasn't expecting him to pop up, but it was fun seeing him in another horror flick again. Most of the effects were just blood, nothing crazy or flashy. No real standout moments to write home about and be like, oh man, that was freaking cool. It's not even used that heavily outside of a few instances. It's mostly just blood. And it's not much of a gut check for gore, which isn't a knock on it at all. Personally, I can go without gore. But when you pull it all together, Spree ended up being a lot better than I expected, and I'd say better than it had any right to be. At one point, I was actually leaning toward giving it a 2, and as the movie went on and I thought about it more, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3. I really, really like the shots that it takes at social media culture, both the consumer and creator sides of it. I also thought the acting was pretty good, but the movie didn't scare me or make me jump at any point, and it was still an interesting flick and worth the watch, though, if you're into potential real-world scenarios. So go ahead, let me know if you've seen the movie below. Let me know if there's a movie you want me to watch and review, or if you have any comments on this. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.